that screen switcher gets me every time. And it's not gonna work unless I get rid of one of these for you. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, I woke up really late, like 15 minutes ago, and I am feeling like crap. I honestly debated on canceling this live stream and just not trading today and going back to bed. But never miss a day is what I'm after here. So, good morning. I did get you your minus I3. It's right here. Actually, you know, I need to pull mine up and move it though, so I still have it. Put it there for now. So now you guys can see plays both ways, and I didn't put any limitations on this, so you're gonna kind of see it in its raw form. So there goes Intis, and good morning, by the way. Thomas, good morning. Brad, good morning. Kim, yes, good morning. And yeah, bringing them back, giving them a little run through here before the new year to see how I feel about it. I'm not quite sure I'm gonna do them every day, but I am gonna aim for it. It's a lot easier for me when it comes to not editing a video, although some days I might still edit a video, like if I feel it's worth it. So this way, if I have trades and I don't feel that they're worthy of a video, instead of kind of having to force myself to make the video every day, now I can just allow people to see the live trades every single day. So we'll go from there. Yep, no problem, Zentis. Don't forget to hit that like button. So I moved my setup to a different. I'm in the basement, and yeah. So I try to stay away from them while I'm working. It's a little easier. Marketing, how you doing, man? I am live. I am. We got about 2.5 minutes here. I haven't even said hi to anybody. I need to jump in the Discord chat as well. What is going on? Good morning, guys. Oh, man, dude, I am absolutely tired. We are live, by the way, on my YouTube, so... I mean, hey, don't hold back. What happened yesterday? Oh, yeah. Devin's going to take a short break here. Was it a mistake, though? Marketing. That's not good to hear, man. Let me get some music going. Let's see, music. Let's go with a little, let's go this way today. Blink? I do, but it's on SSR.
My name aggressively.
Tim, if you got a second, can you pull up the heat on IMMR?
am MR.
Yeah,
I
Brad,
am Mr.
BT dropped like a rock,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm watching that.
but that could be a good thing.
That could be a good thing for the bell.
It's hard to see, Steve. There's really not any volume or whatnot, but if I had to give you an area, it would be 1285 by 1230.
Looking a little bit aggressive.
See if you
Yeah.
break through that 1230 in the open.
Yeah, 1230, 1220 is like the two where the support is. There it is. Good luck, everybody.
Here we go, baby. Oh, there's the 1230s.
Yeah, it looks like 1264 by 12 is your two main areas right now.
Working for me.
They just announced that tomorrow will be a full day of trading.
Did they?
Mhm.
Really interesting.
Only if you're Ross Cameron.
That's probably why C-Meg said they're going to be open all day, because I think we're going to be trading all day.
Sandman, no. I'll be here till about 10:30, 11.
Anything, guys? Call them out.
No.
Yep, no problem, man. All you gotta do is hit that like button.
Jeez, guys.
I don't even know if that does anything, to be completely
Full
honest.
start to the day.
I always say that, but everyone, all the other like big YouTubers are always saying hit the like button. So
INDO.
I feel like I have to say it. Just out of
INDO.
principle.
There it is. Oh, yeah.
A lot of low floats right now. Oh, this is the minus. Ah, you're gonna get me with the minus I3.
Yeah, so pulled back.
Baidu. Oh, this thing's at all-time highs. Looks like an ascending triangle too. Look at this. On the daily. Might have to. I'm not gonna try to play the top of that one. If for some reason you're pulling up Baidu, guys, be careful. Look at the daily.
Which one?
Baidu, it's a little more expensive, so you're probably not looking at it, but the daily is a little scary.
Oh, jeez.
What?
I'm just looking at Indo for buy possibly, and it pulled back immediately. Thank God I didn't click any buttons.
So you got out of Steve? You got out of INMR?
1183 it took me out.
Indo's
1183.
about to hold down. Wow, that was fun.
I got some with
BT.
I got some with BT, but I got out because it dropped back down. I should have stayed in, but I got out.
Yeah, this BT actually looks like one of those ones where you could have some decent set risk above that 1325 area.
Wants to decide to move today.
It could easily get rejected and go like,
Voltage
yeah,
setup.
there it goes. So it could be like one of them all-day faders.
I hate her.
It's got a lot
Who
of
do you hate?
resistance to go through from pre-market. A lot of people underwater that are long. But if it can get back up through those areas, that thing could go. It's on SSR too. Yeah, look, here goes Baidu. This one could really run. Just all-time highs. It has some range. I'm not really seeing too much else right now. I feel like I might have missed a few.
Oh crap! Blank dropped, then
LNK,
went
that's
up
on SSR
$2.
as well.
Martin?
Blank.
A lot of things coming off the bottom here today. Which is, I mean, I guess this is because of the SPY. It's kind of what the SPY did.
I'll let this thing figure out where she wants to go.
Nice. All right. Oh, I got Cole on that one. Thank you, guys.
On which one?
Lance, thanks for the social. On
INMR?
Yeah.
Good.
Just sitting here watching the scanners.
375 bucks on that. On the social trade.
The social trade.
Yeah, pass the jar over here, because that was, as I said yesterday, that's not my trade, so pass the jar over.
Okay.
202.79.
Office could put into the community trade fund.
So that's what you'd be looking for that to hold.
That'll help cover my
That
laser
thing
loss.
might go lower. Like it bounced right off of it on the way down. It's just the previous all-time high. Makes sense. If it can hold above that, I got a feeling that thing might just keep going higher the rest of the day.
BT is coming down again.
BTBT is.
I saw
Yeah.
the MTK for a second there on the scanner. Looks like we already missed it. Oh man, look at the spread on that. 70 cents. 85 cents. Wow. Brian just got paid on that one. Holy crap.
I have a bad watch list.
Camera off.
Oh, you have BTBT on it.
Huh?
You had BT
Yeah.
on it.
Just didn't like that drop, dude. I'm waiting for it to figure out what she wants to do.
Yeah.
Really all I have on my watch list, and then
And all these charts look the same. All coming off the bottom from yesterday because of the SPY.
FSO, it's chopping around.
What did Kodak end up doing yesterday? I say I know it made this move.
And BTBT goes.
Just trying it again.
Yeah.
BLNK still moving up.
That's why I got out. It got kind of freaky jumping around on me. I got out too early. But
FEYE's running.
But
F what?
FI. Yes, it is.
FB?
FEYE.
Fire eye.
Alright.
Mm. This one made it a little further than the rest so far with these bounces.
Did you get in it, Thomas?
No, it's kind of sitting still for me.
Yeah, just kind of. I switched over and just kind of like stuck there.
Billy is at all-time highs too.
Low volume.
90.19, so it just went through. A lot of weird movers today.
Jeez, my knees, guys.
BLNK. It's like everybody's kind of selling off this morning on these pops.
On the trade here.
I'm typing SO. SOL, yeah. I see what you're saying, Brian. But it's that big dip
Okay,
yesterday at the
dropping.
open.
What is it?
Not really your trade, but it went up. It's starting to come down now.
It's
BLNK?
still going.
Yeah.
This thing has a bunch of levels from the last few days. You got 2350 area, 24 area, then 25 area, and then the highs at 2550.
High in DO is dropping like it's hot.
Let's see what it does if it can get to that 2360. I'm not really interested
Well, that's
until
not
it
really a
gets there.
surprise. Another 1 million low floater.
This Billy is another one I don't really trust. It's like right at that breakout level. Even though it's already made this intense move, the odds are it would work, but I'm not really looking to play subpar setups this morning.
The other
Now,
day I gotta be
when I
careful,
wake
man.
up this
hate days when I
tired,
don't have a
and
good,
just like Devin's
great
saying right
plan.
now, days that you're just not
Jump
feeling
in,
it,
IMMR with me.
it's not a reason to
I
not
don't
trade,
trust
but
them,
you should definitely be a little bit more cautious just of yourself, not even
Don't
necessarily
let
the
that get in the
charts.
way of a good trade.
though.
Zelby. Let's check it down here because I'm not going to play this. Oh, yeah. It's a little lower float, too. Is this Indo? Is that getting crushed? Yeah, I remember seeing that a little in pre-market. Made a move and it's getting smacked. That thing might fill the gap to the downside. There's a lot of people losing money in that thing. Always have a plan going into a trade. Come across something like Indo, right? You buy the dip. Say like here, looking for it to pop back up, and then it just keeps dropping your average in. You gotta have some kind of a plan when you're doing that, because if not, you might end up being in this when it's down there again at $5 with an average of like 9. That's if you averaged in. This Billy could be a backside play here. Right there on the break of this 90-40. Actually, would have been a really good backside play there. Faye's still going. Did SOL end up working out?
She watching my ass.
Man,
BLNK.
these things are just dumping today. There's a lot of these
Just
nasty red
scaring me with the
candles.
bounce. I want to take it so bad, but
Buy dropping or something? What is going down right now?
SPY. Mm, no, it's staying about the same. I mean, it's going up and down, but nothing really.
These are very grindy looking
Alright.
candles.
I'm
It
in
is starting to
this,
look a little heavy.
Oh, hold on. I'm in BTBT.
Holy crap.
Holy crap. I'm out some BTBT.
Where'd you get in?
Averaged, hold on, 13.11.
Oh, that's good.
Push, 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 push. Give me one push, give me one push. Come on. I'm gonna probably just take this for the win. I'm out of it. I'm out
That's
of
what it
it.
was doing to me when I got out of it before.
Huh?
That's what, when I got out earlier to this morning, it was doing exactly what it's doing now. It was just kind of jumping and popping down, up and down, and I'm like, I don't know.
Got a decent trade-off, guys. That's literally close to goal. I mean, not that close, but kind of close.
I don't know where this BTBT is
One
going.
trade, guys.
Very nice.
One trade. That actually worked out really well, dude. Set up real quick for you guys. Oh, there she goes.
Through 14, this thing doesn't really have anything holding it down. Crazy how quick. Remember I said it looks like it could be an all-day fader, but if we get above those levels,
I just
we'll
got some
probably
BLNK
squeeze.
and hit the wrong button and got out of it, all of it.
Waiting on the pullback on BTBT. I'll probably get back in this. It's got a lot of room. I should have held on to some of this. Dang, guys.
Oh,
I'm an
God.
idiot.
They're pretty big stuff though on the other side of 14.
I guess it worked out that I sold all my blank.
He's going back up.
I
No
wanted to
real
sell half,
pullback
but
there.
it worked out.
I'd like to see a pullback.
This
Like
BTBT could get
13.60
pretty
area.
pretty dangerous.
On which one, BTBT?
SSR, I hate messing with them.
I mean, we'll see what it does when we get down there. I might go through it, but I just want to see that area, what it does.
You just lose the complete. You
Nothing
lose
I'll
the
buy, only
whole.
1360. Just don't want anybody to think
You
that.
lose the
I think
aspect
that's
of
gonna come down a little
people
bit.
being able to just hit the bid unless they're selling their shares. So you can't. The shorters can't come in and help themselves per se.
Watch this work so far.
Sorry
Ooh,
if I'm
that's
totally out of it
took it back.
this morning, guys. I am.
It-
Yeah,
I
it's
just
not
am not
90,
feeling it.
to be honest.
That was that looks like a big drop, but it was what?
Yeah, I mean, it looked like a big drop, and then I looked at the numbers, and I'm like, yeah, well, kinda. You gotta chill out, BTBT.
Billy's still going. Oh wow, yeah, Billy went all the way back up. That was a nice pullback
Wasn't
though.
bad, man. That was
That was a nice short.
No, I got
decent,
two.
yeah.
I got two nice trades
50% of the move.
to start the day.
Ah,
Make
this
me happy,
stupid
can't.
BTBT is running like a mofo if you got shorts on it. Nah, it's SSR, never mind.
Who is?
Yeah, almost got there.
BT?
Two
BTBT's
right
on
there too.
SSR.
Yeah.
Saying if I shed shorts on it or something, it's going.
Yeah, I was just talking about how I hate how it's on SSR.
Yeah. I mean, I think that thing's going higher today, but it looks like a short right now.
Yeah.
I think that thing's gonna run to 16 bucks or so, maybe higher. In my opinion, that is for entertainment purposes only. Maybe, yeah.
Apparently, we're gonna have a full day of trading tomorrow. That's something they announced
I
earlier.
hate that one.
I do too, man. I literally hate that stock. They are
It's always so tempting to go into, but it gets me like every time.
that neat do and drop if it was hot. Wow, man, there's really not a lot to look at besides the BTBT, so that's what my ass will say. I left a little bit on the table on BTBT.
Yeah, but how do you know? The way that was jumping around, I don't blame you. I would have got out too.
Yeah, just
I
a
did.
big move up. It was, I mean, at the time it looked extended. Now it looks more extended, but
Yeah, because like when I got in, I got a 45-cent move. I don't know how much you got, but
1311 to 1365 was my top.
that's still
About
a
50
little
cents.
bit more.
I think I had 500 shares of that too, so that worked out pretty well.
You went in with 500.
Oh, I added, and I did 2 and then 3.
Yeah. Still,
Man,
With
I
mine-
just said in the
with mine
ISW
was,
chat that
man.
I am
Good
out of
guy.
the zone today. I know usually I'm
It's
like
coming
talking
down
to you
now.
guys, but
Yeah, pull back.
just appreciate you guys sticking around. I mean, a lot of you are here probably just to see the scanners anyway,
Nah,
so
like,
me
someone
talking
said
isn't that big of a deal.
1360, but
I'm just not seeing anything that's A+ to me. A lot of these ones that are extended are either off the bottom,
Baby Miranda's gonna be
they're
here for
right
the
at
chat.
all-time highs, which I don't necessarily like. I like to see the extension away from all-time highs.
You got your beanie? Go get your beanie. Get it already, baby. Well, you gotta find it, sweetie. You can find it. Go look for it.
what 1350 is the headline.
What's that?
You guys are actually getting a
1350 is the
sneak
fib
peek
line on
too as
that.
well into
Oh,
a live
wow.
ISW room. This is something that people pay a lot of money for. I'm not gonna keep this up here for the live
Good
streams.
job, baby. You can bring them if
And
you
if I
want.
do, I'll probably go on
I don't know. how
a
full
decent
the feed is.
delay. But I like having the scanners up there more in real time so you guys can kind of see. But we'll see. I'm still kind of debating on how to work that. It's kind of why I'm messing around doing these before the new year so I can get into stride when the new year gets here. This Billy is trying a little more of a grinder.
You watching anything, Thomas?
Yeah, I'm in FCX.
FCX? I didn't even see that one come up.
It didn't light up, you know.
It was just kind of highlighted.
Yeah.
You get in at the top.
Average is 76.
What's the float on this thing?
I don't know.
BTBT?
No, FCX. Thomas is in it. Let's see.
Is it?
FCX. I don't know. Mine doesn't show.
See if I can get it.
Yeah, mine neither. It has a crap ton of shares outstanding though, it says.
Yeah, like 1.4 billion or something, right?
Yeah.
I got like 1.4 billion float.
Jeez.
Oh, great.
Yeah, those are the manipulated ones.
Was that Thomas saying, oh great?
Yes.
Yeah.
Got a massive float, man.
Billy would have been good there. The 92 reject. It just wasn't fast. It was like nothing. I feel like nothing's going fast today.
You get anything yet, Tim?
I have not.
I'm gonna actually pee real fast, guys, because I have to do that. I'll be back.
Does I have to?
Did you ask permission? That kid's going to detention.
BLMK is dropping. I like that. And I missed it. Come on, drop back down to 44. Drop to my fib.
You got crushed yesterday. Look at that.
It is not cooperating.
There's just nothing popping right now. And this is kind of popping. V, I've never heard of this thing. It's got a huge, this is a 1.6 billion float as well. This thing has a bunch of algos on it. This V.
How's Thomas doing in that FCX?
It came down, then it went back up.
BTBT.
You got your
Kind of
pullback.
just hanging out now.
Huh?
That's what
Kinda
Devin
just hanging
wants.
out.
What?
Devin wants it to consolidate like this.
Yeah,
I do.
I would like to see a big drop.
Like
The
actually trying to do
1351.
something.
I would not like to see a big drop. I would like it to hold over this 1360
15,
level or
1530
1360 level like
area
it
would
is.
be nice.
We want different things.
Well, we want the same thing at the end, but we both want it to go up. But I would like to see
Yeah.
it drop to that fib.
Yeah, you want that quick move though. I want it to consolidate here and hold this key level.
Yeah.
and then really explode.
Yeah.
And instead of getting a 50-cent move again, get a $2 move. Then dumb.
You guys see it? Am I missing something? Like, I
Possible.
mean,
My next
I'm
big
looking
line
at the
on
tracker on
daily
the
is up at
scanners too. I mean, it's, I
16.77,
guess
so
just being supposedly yesterday was going to be or tomorrow was going to be a half day. Really, I mean, this NK is kind of
that
moving.
kind of entails of holding the certain 60 level.
If this can get through 15, I might actually be interested, even though it's not a super fast move. Showing restricted? What do you mean?
Thomas is in a massive float stock. There goes BTBT.
Nothing should be restricted.
It wasn't a big line, man. Convinced me.
Why would that be a red candle? I
Convinced
guess
me.
it did open right up there. Yeah, I didn't even
Don't like
notice
that
that
she's doing
attempt at a
this on
pullback.
that. Here comes
Must have
the
been
line coming
after I pulled it up.
in. Yeah, let's see what she does. God, it's hard to buy this right here.
Yeah, sorry about that, Kim.
Hope the
I don't know.
case dropping
Honestly, I have no
tonight,
idea.
Keep going. I'm not ready for you yet.
She shot there.
Definitely gonna get the wife to let me take a nap today.
Keep
Look
going,
at
baby.
BTBT.
Keep going. Let's go to the next fib.
That thing is struggling to come down, and then just pops right back up. SSR, and the thing could run. That's for sure. A little bit lower float, 32 mil.
I should have been in.
You're already 1/3 of the way there.
Waited too long.
No, I'm not sick. I slept like crap, and I woke up late. Just like I was telling everybody earlier, I'm just not in the zone this morning.
There we
Does
go.
margin work on most of the stocks you're looking at today with CMEG? If I remember correctly, the only stocks that CMEG didn't have margin on were stocks under $5. But pretty much everything. I mean, like, I think everything minus, like, if they deem something like really silly, like UUU or what was it, ACY, they'll manually go in there and change the margin. But if you have over $2,500 in your account, you should have 6 to 1
Make me a
on pretty much
believer.
everything.
There we go, baby.
And with $2,500, anything under $5, you should be able to trade the same size even with 1 to 1. So
See, Tim, I'm a believer.
I missed the move.
You and me are both believers. Let's
David
go.
getting
Only
an
50
NK.
bucks. Let's do this.
So
What are
right
you
now,
at?
David's trying the backside of moves.
Average of 1440.
So basically, he's risking high of day here.
Added to it.
I really,
Yeah.
if this would have went up through 15, we'd be
I
in
can't
this,
regret
but
that right now, but
I'm not exactly sure.
go back.
I like it just kind of consolidating here.
Gonna retest the bottom, isn't it? Don't do it. There you go. Only bad side about adding, we're starting with a small size.
Yeah. But it came back down. I don't feel as bad. But still, it would have been $100.
I'm just gonna keep talking, and at some point I'll unmute myself.
Yo, what?
I said I'm just gonna keep talking, and at some point I'll unmute myself.
Oh, just say I didn't hear you talking.
What are you guys playing?
He's in BTBT. I was watching BLNK.
Are you sure?
Thomas, you still messing with FCX?
Yeah, for some reason my freaking average cost ain't coming up.
Let's see.
On the position screen?
Something ain't right, dude.
What's happening?
Devin, you're sure BTBT? Are you long?
No. Long.
Where?
I'm red right now. Hold on, just give me a second.
1440.
There it goes. Come on, push up. Let's go.
Watching this SPWR as well. All the charts look like this from the SPY. I mean, does this mean the SPY is actually
There we
moving
go.
back up?
Come on, there we go.
Yeah, he's
There we go. There we go.
Excuse me.
There we go. Just had to play with me a little bit. That's cool. God, why can't I break through that 1450? Love you guys. Bye. I'm in a trade.
Love you. Love you too. I'm in a trade. Don't look at me.
You got anything yet, Tim?
That'd be a big negative. It's killing me.
Yeah.
No shares. I shouldn't even bring this stupid stock up. I should have known better.
I took it off.
TKNG.
Took it off. Gave back a little bit on that.
Take it off. Take it off.
Now it's gonna go. God, I hate it when it put me out like that, dude. I just didn't want to give back more. Today will be a green day. IPDN's taken off.
That's
So
funny.
cheapo.
I said I shouldn't have brought it up.
That's
I feel like
today.
Brian,
It's
are you
not worth
watching
looking
the
at.
stream and you're just you just sniping what I keep looking at? You're like, I'll make it work. I'll make him look silly for not playing these.
IPDN. What is that thing?
It says kajillion shares, start driving the price down.
Got a lot of room on this chart.
NK is working. It's good. Wait. Was it over here that he got started and went high of day? I think it was.
It's a lot of volume.
I'll be interested to, let me see, what time did he say that?
IPDN.
9:57. Yeah, it was on this candle. That's good, because it'll let me see what he's doing with that, because that was one of the questions I had for him yesterday. I'll have to remember to ask him about that. Even though it just skyrocketed back to high of day. What the? On like no volume, too.
Keep going, BLNK. Keep going, baby. Keep going. A little more.
What's that all about?
A little more. It's all I want.
Right back down, too.
A little more. You could do it. Come on, drop a little more.
I just don't know where to... A lot of plays that are not something I would typically play.
And IPDN.
The $50 area is kind of the key level I'm seeing on the 60-minute. Thanks, Kim. It's just kind of something I picked up, something that's a little mellow.
Let's go, IPDN. Let's go.
What are you in at about 60?
And playing the low floaters this morning, huh?
Man, whatever's gonna make me some money. Alright, I'm allowed IPDN, that, made up and then some.
Hearing Devin talk the way he is, like, you guys don't know him back from when we used to go through some stuff. Just hearing him talk like this is crazy. I mean, it's a good thing. He's very confident, that's so key in this game. You used to tell him something was under like 30 million in float, and he would be like, I ain't touching that thing.
Oh, I should have left some on this one too, but whatevs. Let that thing work itself out now. I can't take it up here. Dang. That could have been a big winner. I had 800 shares of that.
Wow.
I saw over $100 and I'm like, hey, that makes up for my loss.
P&L trading.
Yeah, for sure on a low floater. Not really putting full faith in any low floater. BTPT kept dropping, so I feel safe about getting out of that bad boy. Oh, really left the TV on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna turn that off.
Sitting here, still have this FCX up. I was hoping it would fail for Thomas. I think just grinding away. This DKNG, man, I have
I
not
should have got it.
had good luck with this one. It's a really nice move.
Man, go
Highly
IPDN.
probable it's gonna pull back some, but I don't like it. I don't like how it looks on the daily. Looks like it could be a bottom bounce, especially after yesterday. I'm assuming it's following along with the SPY, which the SPY is starting to come back up. The chart almost looks exactly the same.
5-day stop losses in. It's either do or die here.
Die, bitch! Die!
Are we still recording this?
I am, but Thomas is more important.
We've just given up on the language.
Well, that wasn't horrible language. It's just the female dog, man.
That's true. NETE.
Come on, get back under 50.
Who?
No, it's FCX.
Holy Moses, feeling better. I'm excited we got a full day tomorrow too.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, it is weird that they would change that last minute.
That's what Charlie's replacement said.
Maybe Charlie's replacement is a replacement for a reason.
Is New Year's Eve a full trading day? Let's see. The stock market is indeed open for a full trading day on New Year's Eve.
That's weird that they changed it because yesterday I looked it up. It was 2.
That's from Kiplinger, so I would say that's probably pretty accurate.
IPDN.
Kevin, I'm glad
Actually,
you got
that-
out of BTBT.
Of what? Oh, BTBT?
glad-
Yeah.
I'm glad you got out because I shorted it when you got out. Just covered.
Oh, nice, man. Yeah, I took a little hit on that one, but it's all good.
I got almost 50 cents on it.
Thomas, I don't know if you're already out, but the bubble map is saying there's a pretty decent amount of shares at 2670.
I
AKA,
remember that stock, man.
Yeah, it just got me.
I'm gonna say this 2670 might be the true test of what it's gonna do.
Dude, that IPDN trade, that was so good.
The
You
bubble
got out
map
just
on
before
this
halted.
looks silly.
Just the way I played it, I'm kind of proud of myself on that one.
Did you
That's it.
post it?
I did. Just on that, you know, that one minute resting bar. That's the sign, dude.
Yeah.
And I didn't wait for it to prove itself. I just jumped in. If it would have dipped below that, I would have been out. Quick trade. Those are the best type of. Ooh, yeah, your FCX is still going, so it doesn't look like that was a bad move.
Yeah, if it gets through 70 here like it just did, it could really go. Like this could be
Best power,
the actual pair right here.
SPWR, that had an extension.
There's a little bit more here at 80, but not like there was at 70. This thing might actually rip. up to 27. That's where the next little amount is.
Is SPWR not something you would trade right now, Vesh? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, definitely not.
Really? I'm kind of interested in this.
Short?
Short. I'm interested in the short.
Yeah, I mean, it's extended. I mean, if you're more of a backside type player, but to me, this thing's just grinding higher.
It's extended. It's coming into yesterday's
And it looks
high.
like
On the daily, I could see this being like, you know, two big red bars, a little pullback. I could see it dump from here.
Come on.
that was the first candle where it broke the previous candle's low.
VWAP's down to 25.90.
Look at this DKNG guys. This is absolutely exactly the reason I don't play this thing. This thing's bit me so many times before.
Volt?
And at this move, the move's not even fast. I mean, look how quick the 9's catching up to it.
What is this chick saying?
If you guys were here yesterday, you heard me talking about how the only reason I have this 9 on my chart is to identify grinders. When the 9 starts pulling itself away from VWAP like this, it just means the stock's grinding higher and higher.
That's not. It's a cheap stock.
Like SPWR, same thing. It's why when I first pulled it up, it's something I wasn't interested in. What is it?
It's a $2 stock. VOLT. It's extending, no?
VLLT?
Volt. VOLT.
BOLT.
V is in vague.
Vault.
Bolt with a V.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It's definitely a pump. Oh, IPD, yeah.
It's faulted again.
Up, and she's still going.
It didn't
These
fall.
thing, it's open.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I should have held some IPD in.
Did go right to 50 and bounce though, huh? 49.99.
That would have made my day.
Something to look into for a backside move,
Oh
but
jeez, I should have been watching that. I missed freaking open.
this Volt, I don't really know. I don't know if I want my first trade on a day where I'm not really feeling it to be this. Ton of sellers stepped in at 26.70 again on this FCX.
Oh, Volt's got a spread and it's a $2 stock. That upsets me.
Try a little backside play here. $70 should be good. Looking for at least 26.40.
Low float pumps. I'd say BT.
If I can get through 50
BT
here,
looks like
should
it's
get a nice
forming
little
head
drop.
and shoulders to me.
What do we get in there?
Serious
58.
CX.
Did it dive?
It's starting to come down though. It's not dead. It didn't die, but
This is just that day where we're not going to find the best trades in the world.
Could be.
Let's get through 50 here.
Is coming into some serious.
Should get a nice little
resistance.
drop.
That $4 area. She gets above it. She can go. And then it's got to run up to 660s, maybe 6. Make a few lines
Come on,
there.
someone-
and keep watching this
Someone
thing.
dump into that 50. There we go. Not quite the drop we were looking for.
You get out of BTBT. See,
Gonna move the stop to break even now.
Yeah, I covered. I got about 50 cents on it.
Love to see these sellers drop down. Yeah, that wasn't quite the pop
IPD
through
upsets me.
I was hoping for. There we go, shove it down.
Not that I didn't hold it into that
Some
hold, but
buyers
that I
stepping
wasn't
in at
watching it 'cause I
45.
would've totally bought that again at 310.
I'm glad I didn't get into INDO.
There we go. We need to stay under 50 here. If we can get through 45, we should be good.
Job.
Yep.
NSYS is running. NSYS is halted.
A lot of things are halting now.
Just need to test it first. Come on. There we go. There we go. Let's test it. Let's test it. There we go. It's moving down. You move down to 40.
I was watching Indo.
I'm not gonna make that mistake again.
Yeah.
I just missed out on I mean, hey guys, I'm done. See you tomorrow. That would have been a huge win, dude. That would have been 90 cents, 80 cents.
Yeah.
Could have got some huge share size.
What the imbalance is 4.
So they're saying going up, but I'm not buying it straight up.
Surely nobody's sitting in between us and our average now. Just gonna take it off. Small win, but nothing crazy.
You don't have the cojones.
I don't like how it's reacting here at that 45 level.
Those are not the type of cojones.
I was really looking for a bigger pullback. At this point, I'm almost positive it's going to bounce to at least our average there. So that's the reason I'm not going to just let it go up and take me out break even. Might as well take the smaller winner. Just having trouble staying south of 50 there. Buyers keep stepping in. If it can get through that 45 area, it's probably going to move down closer to 26.
They have some sort of partnership.
It's going to be a little frustrating if it does get there. This is the testing it again. Got a little impatient.
Where the party's at.
I was literally about to tell you guys too that I was just going to keep my orders in, either break even or 33. And there it goes, it broke through.
Right there.
Spires keep stepping in though. I don't know if it might just be an algo.
I'm a little too slow, huh?
Yeah.
I think somebody trying to prop it up.
Probably get in here.
That's a bummer, guys. Oh, yep, there's a big seller at 26.50 now. That's frustrating.
Short this?
Now they're pushing it the other way.
Not interested.
And she's halted.
Alright.
This thing could get stupid. I think we have found our short destroyer for the day.
Yes.
I don't have any, so I'm good there. I got very impatient on FCX, Thomas. I hate that thing, just like you.
Oh, you went in? You got in it too?
I played the backside there, but I got impatient. It felt like it was getting propped up, but of course, right after I got out, it worked.
You remember when I was talking about S-Power? Look at it now.
Yeah, I almost jumped back in, but I was like, man, it just looks too... It's a grinder. It got me.
Yeah, it's definitely a grinder. It's about 33 would have been my take profit. It's almost there. That's frustrating. It kept holding 50, or it kept getting bought up through 50. Yep, there it is. Son of a bitch. And this is why patience...
Yeah, it just came through my average just now.
This is why patience is what you need. A day like today, though, I'm very impatient. It was a good trade idea, and I should have just trusted my average there. I had to stop at break even. Should have just left it. It just felt the way that it wasn't popping through. Like, look, we only got the 48 twice, and it kept getting bought up through 50. I felt like this thing was going to at least pop up and try something up here, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. Would have got our fill. That would have been nice. Oh well. Show my one crappy trade. The VWAP is actually white. Incentus, no problem, man. Hopefully, helped you out. Did you get anything off of it?
Yo, pass the candy bar.
I'm assuming job dumped right after that. Yeah.
Looking back.
Anytime Brian says haha like that, something worked in his favor very well. Shin, get out of here. I'm gonna ban you from this place forever. Alright, just out of curiosity. No! Look at what this thing did yesterday.
Oh, so close, but yet. So
You guys
far.
remember when I traded it though, right? I traded it on the only time it pulled back because that was the only time it really actually
My
extended
FCX
itself.
trade.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, that hurts, man.
Man, FCX, that was so obvious too. I should have just risked high of day that entire time. It makes no sense not to. That's what happens, guys, when you're not in the zone. That's what happens. You have the right idea out of instinct to take the trade, right? I had the right instincts that this is exactly what was coming. But at the same time, not being in the zone made me basically say either I'm right or I'm wrong type thing. So if it comes up to my average, I'm going to stop out. And then the emotion of, well, it's going to go to my average. I might as well take a small win.
Ended up doing it.
Would,
I know.
and that gets me out of a trade. When in reality, I mean, it did go up a little bit further, but then, ultimately it failed. So that was me having a plan, and then within the trade, just disregarding that plan. And that just can't happen. That just means you're not in the zone.
What'd it do?
It opened like
BT, dude.
early, but now it's chopping around
It's like a head and
5 and
shoulders.
5.
Shoulder, head, shoulder. There goes Volt again.
Just dropped.
Where is this going? Got a couple lines here.
And continues to drop.
250 area was support a bunch of times over here. Taking a sleeping pill tonight, I'll tell you that. I need some actual sleep. Between the kids and just not sleeping well in general.
IPD.
Need to stop this. Man, Volt.
Is it halted?
No. So can go down another 40 cents.
Shin, why am I looking at this?
Going up with the scanner a lot there.
What did DKNG do? Yeah. I bet the NK chart looks just like this too.
Well, except that scanner.
Let's see. Yep.
Oh,
Look.
where it's big drops too.
I bet the SPY looks kind of like this. The SPY actually made a big dump there. Interesting. That actually makes these even worse.
Around that 415, 410 mark.
If these are trying to follow the SPY and
Thinking about
they
going back
don't
up,
follow
I
the
think.
SPY in like they stay strong, that's
Or not.
very bullish. This thing through 50 might make a pretty decent move. Thought I pulled the... $49.60, yeah. It's like an algo pushing it up. some buyers slipping in here at 70. Oh. Somebody's soaking some shares there. $174.53. Oh, you're good. I thought you said jokes on me, I'm in, and then I immediately looked at the chart and I was like, oh man, I hope he's not in like down here before high of day. No, you should be alright.
I am probably gonna try S-Power.
If this comes down below
PWR.
this 174 area, this previous high, you'd be looking pretty. If it can hold below that.
Sure.
There goes DKNG. Actually move through.
SPWR.
DKNG could definitely make a move back down for sure. It's starting to look like a descending triangle. Probably gonna move to VWAP area. The problem is the risk to reward is not there now, right? You're risking 50 cents to make 40 cents. I mean, that's kind of what descending triangles are for, that one-to-one risk to reward, but I don't know. That's definitely not for me. I mean, Brian's doing well today, but he's definitely not trading anywhere near the capacity that he usually does. It just makes me realize that maybe I'm not completely missing anything, just not too much going on today. And some of the ones he did trade, they're not really my setup. And some, I think there was one or two that were on SSR.
It's my end of work.
Come on, PDD, I'm not in it, so
What are you getting at, around 26?
fail.
No.
See, Shin, I can't get into it because then it might try to do something silly. The market maker's just, he's looking at me through my stream right now. He's like, go ahead, I dare you.
I think this has a lot of room to the downside. Kind of made this funky head and shoulders on the daily.
What did Billy end up doing?
I'm
Just
on
grinding higher, yep.
today.
Yeah.
Shoulders a little higher than the other, but
It's just riding
it's a head and
the
shoulders.
9.
I was waiting for it to kind of break down below that level. It was VWAP, it was the other side of the shoulder. And there it goes.
This was the one that was at all-time highs at 90, and I didn't want to short it too close to it.
A little bit off there.
A lot of strong stocks today. That's the problem, is when you don't get the FOMO on days like today. A lot of people aren't trading, right? They're done for the year kind of thing. When you don't get those big momentum plays, it kind of, that's like the one time this strategy is a little void. I saw OEG pop up there for a sec. Another SSR. Oh yeah, that's the one we just had up. play. This is getting ready to go through. Yeah, yes. Looks like yesterday in the after hours. Can't really tell if that was after
That
hours or
wasn't
not.
fun right
Yeah,
there.
it was.
Mm-mm.
Did you cover any of it?
Hmm?
Did you cover any?
Yeah. Took some off at the bottom. Not in this huge, so.
Big water sitting here at
Give it a second to
280.
figure out what's doing, and that's enough. I'll take the small amount. Small one there. I don't like that it got back above VWAP. That was a maybe play anyway.
I
You know?
get some kind of a
Yeah.
pullback here, most likely. It's not really testing that 280. Yeah. That would have been a good entry there at like 279.
Doing that, but cool. BT looks like trash.
A lot of things look bad now.
The way it's been lately, man. What did that
Quite get to
IPDN?
269,
It's just
did it?
chopping around now.
I didn't see it. It looked like it got to 270. Oh, there it is, 269. Yeah, that would have been a good trade there.
Not really doing anything worthwhile.
It's the SSR though. Definitely not in the zone today, I'll tell you that. Scroll back here in the Discord, see how everyone did.
BDR. Pump.
Splitter's up to 26.
Put it back at it today.
Some sellers stepping
Well, it
in
went
even
from
lower now. People trying to get short.
2480 open to 2690, 2590. Low at 2465. I mean, nothing great, but
There you go, Shin. Or you already got out of this, didn't you?
no.
That was not
It's
what
for
you're saying.
informational purposes only.
Excuse me.
Are you telling the whole room that we should all buy Flitter right now? Because that's what I'm hearing.
Sloppy seconds there.
I'm
I'm
hearing
not
that
a
you
big
are
fan.
pumping Flitter, and I am going to be pumping IPDN. Ooh, strong.
Just
handle
FYI
IPDN.
for anyone listening to Devin and Lance on the
I'm
stream,
joking.
he is joking.
Tease, no pumps. IPDN is getting a big movement up, so
Nah, I don't feel like an idiot, Shin.
I
Yeah,
didn't get in there.
had a nice jump.
I mean, it did pop back up. I mean, looking at your chart,
Oh.
you did. That's probably what I would have done too.
I
I
don't
mean,
know if I
there
trust
was
it,
there was every sign. Previous resistance being used as support,
I'm thinking I don't.
and then it looked like it was going to try to go higher. I don't blame you for that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm not
Hindsight's
sure.
2020.
Get a lower high. This could
You hear me
just,
say it in my review when I do the recaps all the time. The high probable move is when you get the intense move and the pullback, right? That's the high probable move. What it does after that, whether this goes to high of day or does what it's doing, that's completely 50-50. That is not a high probable like decision or a high probable trade either way. That's a very 50-50 trade. The high probable trade is the one that you took, so you should be happy. I feel you should be happy with it. You said PDT, I thought you were just joking with me. And then I pulled it up and I was like, oh, it's actually not too bad. I just didn't feel like, I don't feel like getting stuck in something today. That's why I played what was it, FCX the way that I did.
I'll be right back.
DKNG working out.
RPD
Descending
guys.
triangle. Nice little descending triangle there.
What are you guys watching?
Triangles work, that's for sure. They do
I
work.
am watching
Going right to
nada.
view app, just like we said. Just didn't like the risk reward on it, to be honest.
Yes, you win something?
Nah, I'm just talking to the stream.
IPD and dump.
Oh, AI, another one that's been kind of
Once it
weird.
busts right through that 368-ish area.
Ooh, I don't like the daily / 60 minute on this one.
The downward pressure.
Pull up the bubble map on this one. What's Steve up to? He's been quiet.
He's doing some real work.
Oh, does Steve want to take a break? You think this ain't real work? You want to take a break? I'll give you a break.
Don't let him do it. When he does it, you don't get to come back.
Wow.
At least not for like 5 minutes until I figure it out. Might be quicker this time around.
You know, if you throw me out, you guys are gonna have no buy signals at all. Because if I short something, you know to go long. I'm better than a heat map.
What's the news on BDR? Charlie say something? Or is it just a low flow getting pumped? Oh, this was halted. Huh?
All the floats can pump right now.
Got view up there, DKNG. It'll probably test 49 to be honest. What are they? What's this OEG? What the heck? You're still messing with that thing? No, thank you. Excuse me. Do I really want to mess with a low float? Doesn't really have any range either. That's the only thing about these low floats is they could go absolutely nuts. Like the last time this thing ran, it ran all the way up to 225. So it's like if you play the share size based on like this little current range that it's in, and then this thing gets out of hand, you end up being too heavy really fast. What are you looking like, Shin, on AI? What's your average?
Have you taken a trade today, Vash?
Yeah, I took that little backside trade on FCX and got spooked out of it. It would have worked. I didn't want to say anything because Thomas was in it. Or, well, he was. I got in after he got out. A nice Shin. Nice move down here for you. Stop listening to me and take that profit.
Wasn't gonna hurt my feelings.
I know, but nobody likes to rub salt in the wound.
I was happy somebody got some of my money.
I should have got more of it. I was just impatient, and it was my first trade of the day, so I was like, I don't know. I'm just not in the zone today, like at all, like at all.
Or celebrate the new year early.
Well, I was thinking about just taking tomorrow off, but now that it's a full day, it's like kind of a little different. But then again, I feel like a half day actually benefits me more because then more people go crazy at the bell.
Earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, less people thinking they'll stick around all day.
Never ran for a full day anyway.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It would actually benefit me to have the half day.
No bitter no request. They just changed it. They can change it back.
That's true.
And they're taking votes.
Nice move down here on AI. I think just dropped like a
They might
rock.
not have changed it though, because it was, I forgot what site I was.
Honestly,
looking at
this
that
has
said that
room
it
down to
was
140.
wrong.
I don't see anything sitting in the way of it.
Oh, you don't think they're taking votes?
It's kind of crazy, actually. But there's really nothing holding it from going back to 151 either.
Polls are open, boys.
Very
Throw it up in chat. Throw it up
illiquid
in
stock.
poll.
IVT, would throwing up a small market clock be possible? I often can't watch live, but like to go back and paper trade, follow in simulated real time. That's actually a good idea. Yeah, there's no reason I can't figure that out. Actually, you know what? Let me add that right now. My screen might look a little funky here for a second, but let's see. Let's see, filters.
Lots of low floaters on the moves today.
You guys good one time. Oops.
I miss anything?
I blew up my account.
You blew up your account?
Yeah, I went long on Amazon.
Yeah. That'd be hilarious if you blew up your account and that was literally your response. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it went long on something. It was stupid. Blew my account.
There we go.
No
That's what
big
it is.
deal.
I'll do it again next year.
He likes to go out with a bang at the end
Does that work for you, Bellman?
Yeah, who wants profits? This is all for different purposes.
I think I would need to do that for each
Oh
of my.
boys, what is moving?
Because if I go here, yeah, it's gonna disappear. So.
BDM, Blink is chilling up here at the tops.
There we go. So sorry it won't be in this video, but that was a good idea. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, and hopefully it'll help out.
IMX.
Oh. Oh.
Hmm.
Yeah.
750 area.
Low floater?
No. Big
Not
floater.
172.
It's funny because it's like for the same reason you might not trade a low floater, you wouldn't trade a big float either.
Yeah.
It actually kind of has a weird daily.
Looks
Yeah,
like
it
it's
does.
like at a breakout level here.
Uh-huh.
Is this all-time highs?
Oh.
I usually ask you because you scroll back. I don't like scrolling back because then my chart gets all messed up.
Alright, I can do it on mine. Which one easier?
We're stuck.
No, not all time highs. Then much higher.
1471 or so was all-time high, right? Something like that.
All time?
Yeah.
Like all time, all time?
Looks like 1615 was its all-time high.
So she got some room.
Next level of resistance, if it broke through there, is 883, which isn't too far off from that. Literally held it down 1, 2, 3, 4, many times. The support before that.
Testing that 750 area. Decent amount of shares sitting here, 750. Goes through that though, it could go.
Wait, did I get long up here? That's a little too extended.
There it goes.
My faith in a breakout that's this extended.
780 is really the next area that I see.
Stock is it?
HIMX.
HIMX.
What is it? H what?
HIMX.
Oh yeah. There's my top.
It's a little too early for a break, but I still want to take a break.
Yeah, when I take a break, I ain't coming back.
No.
No pressure.
With a good time. I am just like so out of it, guys. I apologize. I feel like a crappy, I guess, host to this morning. And I mean, the market's not really doing too much. It's kind of crap on like days like today. It's hard to really commentate too much.
You get to sleep tonight?
I guess okay.
If that would have ran, if this would have ran right to
You think you slept
780
this
area,
week?
we would have been
Catching
playing
up.
this.
Yeah.
It's starting to kind of
if I
fiddle
get
around here.
4 hours a night, I'm lucky.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, lately that's how I felt as well. The problem too, if I got 4 hours like straight through, I'd probably be fine. But my 4 hours are staggered.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure for the same reasons, maybe.
Well, mine is nerve damage in my neck and arm.
Oh,
So
right.
I'm sleeping and well, when I get to sleep, my arm goes numb, and then it wakes me up.
Right. It's like,
And then
yo,
I gotta get my arm, back to normal.
yeah.
And then, so that takes a little bit. Then by the time you fall asleep again, it happens again. So,
Your body's like, something's wrong here. I can't feel your arm.
yeah, so I might get 4 hours of sleep because I normally won't fall asleep until, if I'm lucky, till like 3.
Is it at least just like numb and then not that stupid pins and needles crap, or do you get that too?
The arm is numb, but the hand is all pins and needles. That's what probably wakes me up, that part.
Ugh, yeah, that thing sucks.
So now they're talking, so I've been getting like steroid neck injections, and they last about a month.
Jesus, I'd be like, can you just give me the injection that ends everything?
Well, now they came up with this new thing. I got a paper on it today when I went to the doctor. That they go in, they stab the nerve that causes the pain, and they basically kill it.
Mm.
Oh, fun.
And it kills it for like 6 to 9 months, and then it regenerates itself.
Wow.
And I'm like, yeah, what other risks are there with that?
The fact that it might never come back, maybe?
Like, is it for sure coming back?
I gotta research that. But that's probably my next option.
Say, have you guys tried this on anyone else?
Yeah,
No, you're
I've never heard of this, so like that'll be fun.
I think you are the test dummy on this one. That's exciting.
Yeah. I'll film it and put it on YouTube. I'll make millions.
Yes. So I I will produce your video.
Okay. Vegas trip, everybody. We all get to be in it.
Some crazy looking charts today.
Oh,
Even better, we could probably make more money if I actually perform the surgery.
that is true.
I mean, that'll be interesting because I don't
Brian
really know how to do it.
smashed hard
So,
today.
you know, we'll just see what happens.
And if you do it while you're trading with the trade screens behind us, even better.
Yeah, yes. Now we get like 2 different groups of people interested.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And he's
smart
shotgun BT.
thinking. This
BT.
is why I like you. I'm currently in this trade. I'm now going to stab Lance in the arm.
I didn't feel it. You're in the wrong spot. Sick. There's nothing really going on that I like. Anything you're looking at, Devin?
I'm watching this IPDN.
I just don't trust it. I've got it up, but you're probably gonna jump in if you're not in already.
I'm not in.
What?
I'm not in.
Oh, I'm surprised. It's got your look.
It does. I should have jumped in there.
It's got a shitload of volume pumping through it.
Does.
And that's what scares me right there.
I don't know, like that. Just that I can. Looks like she's gonna take off and then just dump.
Yeah, that's what scares me about that. That can go either way.
I almost took it there, man. I'm glad I didn't.
And she's so far extended up from open.
The moving averages are with it. It's not like it's.
Yes.
This isn't an extended play right now, in my opinion. This thing could get crazy. This is like one of the ones that Lucky would be calling like $20 for, something stupid.
Yeah.
Who says she isn't?
Huh?
Who said she isn't?
I don't know. I don't know if she is or isn't. I don't follow her. I don't even know who she is.
Take a look
I
and
just
see
hear
what
you
she has
talk
to say.
about her. Where do you find her? On Twitter?
Yeah.
What is her name?
Let's see. Super lucky with 3 E.
Super Lucky.
Luke.
I found her.
Didn't you just get called out by the guru dude?
Doesn't
Not that long ago.
Who's Super Lucky?
Everybody does. Even Luke's been called out on by them.
Well, that's because Luke deserves to be called out.
What are you trying to say?
Trying to say that the dude never loses, according to Twitter.
You're jealous.
Don't be jealous because he has a better win rate. I'm getting tired, people.
I know. A good thing you didn't get an IPDN.
No, that's definitely not.
Even though now it's looking more interesting. Now it's looking more interesting to me. Good to you.
Ugh, man. Ooh, that was a big yawn. Laser on the scanner today.
Alright, I'm definitely gonna get out of here at 11, guys. I got about 4 minutes. See if anything pops up.
Living in a scalper's paradise.
I'll be here tomorrow morning as well, guys. Hopefully I'll be a little bit more refreshed as well. This morning was brutal.
Okay. I just made money on stupid stock that
I
wish
thought
I
Devin
would've
could
been
hear
out.
me for a second there. I was like, I wasn't talking in there.
I was watching that and I said, that looks like him too. Have that up.
Yeah, it was just for that pull up, but then I saw it like trying to halt there, and I was like, I'm done. I don't want to be in this hold.
Yeah, that's a 1 million float.
Yeah, that one I went in one time, was either right or right out. Actually made a decent amount on that little trade though.
Doing what, mid-share size?
I went with 400 shares, but I didn't do it 600-700, you know, not on this.
Yeah.
You guys here?
I'm here. I think
I'm
that's,
here.
That was
Steve.
weird.
I think that's Steve fading in and out.
I almost got locked out of it. I mean, it all went black.
Oh, that's weird.
I didn't say anything.
That was a decent little trade, dude.
What trash did you trade?
Indo.
INDO?
Mm-hmm.
That's up nicely. You went long on it?
Uh-huh.
Well done, sir. Should have helped my BTBT, that's for sure. Man, I gave it all back.
God, I've been making money, but it feels like a crap market.
Yes.
That was an awesome trade. That's funny, I didn't even realize that moved as much as it did. I just took it out because it looked like it was a hole.
Wow, INDO has got like a 40-cent spread.
India.
Yeah.
Did
than
it?
it was before.
Oh no, it's almost 30. I actually thought that was gonna go higher, but freaking top ticked it, so I can't even win.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. What's up, man, by the way?
Alright.
Like, I haven't seen you around in a while.
MX. HIMX is trying to go again.
Yeah, I'm in it.
Oh, you're in this?
Call them out.
Or are you in it from the first move?
Yep, average is 35.
So you never even got back into the green.
Nope. I just added just there. My ad spot was 65, but it looks like it jumped up and bounced down, so we'll see. Average is 43 now.
Is that your second ad?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually just looking at Baidu. Still a little grindy for my liking, though.
Big yawn. Oh my god, I'm tired. Here, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna take a quick little break.
Alright.
Unacceptable.
He's gonna fall asleep on the couch.
You might. I think I'm gonna be out of here at 11:15 for a little while. If nothing good happens, come back.
So excited the kids getting haircuts today. Anybody have any questions? I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here if you don't. There's really nothing going on that's really tickling
Gosh, what's the
My
map on
fancy.
HIMX?
780. Really don't see anything below it. Maybe 730, maybe 7. But
Go down to 0?
I mean,
Good.
there's let me keep scrolling here. The first real heat map area to the downside is $6.
That's pretty good cover.
780 and then $8. There's a bunch of shares sitting there. They've been there for a while too.
Bring them on back. Throw them up there at 760. We'll force this thing down.
I'm assuming 780 and $8 is probably where whoever started this pump is sitting.
I don't know. Ask Thomas. Thomas, you said at 8?
Looking forward to come down to that 710 area, though.
I'm holding for 6. That's at 6.
I mean, it very well could. It just, honestly, it just goes to show you how illiquid this thing is. There's the only liquidity is people trying to sell from the pump because they know they can't just hit the market. Like if that's 53,000 shares sitting at 780. If that were to just hit the market right now, it would go, let's see, probably all the way down to 705. Yeah, right around 705. Can you imagine hitting the market with that many shares right now and it just drops all the way to 705?
Crazy.
I mean, granted, there could be like a hidden buyer in there somewhere that can soak up some of them shares, but according to the current book, there's just nothing. Here, I'll actually just stream it for you. Well, you can't see it anyway.
There. Get out of the 50s, go down to 40s. Thomas Green.
Yep. It's getting there. It's moving in the right direction for him.
Repeat of what happened to me and Lance yesterday.
Yeah, that IMMR.
I mean, it worked out, but
For both of us.
Why do you have a short
There was
bias?
no
Doesn't your
reason
strategy
for
work for
stupidity.
longs on breakdowns? Yes.
No.
Yeah, it does. To answer your question, my short bias comes from emotions. A lot of people, there's so many different ways to explain this, but I'll try to explain it just using the chart. And my eyes. So, when you have a move that goes up, it's a euphoric move, right? People love to FOMO in saying, okay, this thing's going crazy. You know, this thing's going to go to $10, let's say. Like, let's just say people start thinking that, or even if it's just $8. So people will buy. But if you take the same move to the downside, you have people selling into fear, right? You buy fear, sell euphoria. That's if you're the 10%. But the 90%, they have no problem buying as it's going up. But as it's going down, people start to question, why is this going down? I don't want to, catch the falling knife. There's a bunch of different sayings. Like people get scared of stocks that are moving down. So if they're moving down, the odds of it having a good pullback, at least quickly, is not very good, right? Until people actually do start to step in and buy, and then it starts to kind of stair step back up. That's when the 90% is usually buying in. The 10% are the ones that are usually trying to time that bottom and catch the falling knife. So now when it comes to the selling or covering aspect, when a stock moves up like this, a lot of people see
That
it's
showed
getting
up on the
extended.
scanners.
So all the people that were buying are now selling. The ones that bought down here. The people that FOMO'd into the trade, once it starts to pull back, they start to get fearful that it's going to give it all back, so they start to sell. And then you also have the shorts, like myself, that realize that it's extended, and we start to pile in. So you have three sets of people that are selling in that area. So we always say longs take longer, longs take the steps, shorts take the elevator. Because you have three people, three sets of traders that are now pushing this back down. Where when it's coming down and you have the 10% buying it and then the 90% waiting for confirmation to buy it, really you only have one set of people that are buying it, as well as the people that are still fearful that were long, say, up in here, that are now still selling as it's coming down. So they're still putting additional pressure. It's almost, and let me just finish what I'm saying first. It's like additional pressure being put into the people that are trying to buy the fear. And then until the confirmation comes, you won't have the addition of more people buying. So down here on the dips, you only really have that one core set of traders, and then more people leaking into that versus three. So really, I'm just trading the emotions, what I think the emotions are going to show us. And you hear me say it all the time. The high probability trade is the pullback after an intense move. I'm not looking to predict the top for all day. I'm not looking to say, okay, this is the top, the trend's going to reverse. All I'm looking for is that high probable pullback that is most likely going to come. That's what we're looking for. But the example I was going to give you too is, imagine this is a hill.
He needs one of that.
And
one of those
you
big
go
drops
running up
IMR
the
was
hill.
doing, though. That would be
If
nice
you can
to
get
see
up
right
that
here
hill
for him.
really fast, when you go down the hill, you can go down the hill really fast.
Oh, yeah,
But
go.
if you run down a hill, like say we come down, now you have, after you've expended some energy,
That's why I
now
kept
you
getting
have
back
to
in.
run back up that hill. It's going to be a lot harder, right? It's going to take a little bit longer. It's another
Yes.
decent way to look at it.
I took one stab at it.
Kevin Avery is
You did
part
well,
of
though.
Team ISW, although he doesn't really show his face around too much more. I think he just made a deal with that trading with Jesse guy who was also on YouTube.
What's up,
I think
Ed?
He's back.
gonna be.
I blew my account on HIMX.
Cool.
I don't know. Might have broken this time.
Moved 3 cents. I'm not sure how I did it, but I managed.
That's a miracle. Who does
So
that
I
get?
literally saw a bug
I got skills.
fly onto my light,
Skills
that I have
to
up
pay
there.
bills.
and it just looked like it was starting to fall, and then it just fell. Like, this monitor is mounted to the wall, so there's no reason for the monitor to move. So that bug literally just pushed over my light.
Drops down to like 720.
But yeah.
I'm not watching it.
I'm not watching it.
No, Mom, it was she's watching the stream. It was
I'll send you a message.
like it was like a gnat. It wasn't even like a big
What are
bug.
you watching there?
Kind of weird.
Not really much. Not much going on. I'm actually watching IJMX for Root Thomas on.
I like went to catch it. I just like saw it start to fall. I was like, did the bug really just do that?
There's not really much going on.
These are the times.
You say.
Yeah, these are literally the times where like.
Any more questions,
people are
guys?
making
If not, I'm
me
gonna get out of here.
So freaking bored.
I know.
I'll see you guys in the morning. I'll be here tomorrow morning. This Baidu is just chopping away. Look at that.
These are the days that I'm like, God, I should do something else.
I should do something
Yeah,
else.
it's. I'm looking at. It's on my left screen now. It's literally. It's just a gnat.
Not
Like one of them little tiny
terminally, but
gnats.
just, like,
I don't know how. I mean, that thing must have been on edge,
Sometimes
just
I wish
waiting
I
to
had
be
somewhere to
to
go.
fall over.
Yeah.
Kind of funny.
Like I wouldn't hate having
Later,
a
man.
job on a day like this.
See you in the morning.
Oh, but today,
Alright, guys, let me get out of here.
Well, for you,
Appreciate
it's
y'all
not
stopping
cold. You could
by.
probably do it like it's cold as a
If
mother
you do
here.
have any additional
but
questions, find us in the Discord.
go out, take
Devin,
a
Lance,
walk.
Thomas, well,
Yeah.
they're in there all day. I'm
Then,
usually,
yeah.
I keep tabs on the
Set up
Discord. I'm
walks,
not in the
videos,
voice
or
though, but if you guys want to
whatever.
join in there and talk to them, feel free.
With the dog a little
And
bit,
I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.
hang 'em up,
Peace.
Yeah.
take 'em for walks. It's real nice.
It was a super nat, Anthony.